do not fear death.
Don't mean we can't hurt him first.
You're welcome!
Danger close, Rocket! Slice it, dude! Kinda hate what you guys have done here!
Really don't think we can count on Cosmo?
Why has the Gold One not massacred them?
He kills Ranger before I get to him! More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog. Thought.
The Church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
Well, we got just the 5 of us. Filling us all with confidence there, big guy.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What? Why me?
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
If I can find a way over there. Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long? I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to save her.
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady.
There's been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
I had a contact here, rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Dumpin. Whoops, maybe? Whoa. Henry. He always gave Groot the creeps. Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
Ha!
Warlock's stronger than any of us, and he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his Rip My Soul in 2 story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's him. And we're gonna need the Grand Unifier out of the way if we want to stop this ritual.
Throw the meat into the meat grinder to keep it busy.
That's not what I...
No, I'm on board now, Quill. It's a solid strategy.
I have seen nowhere this desolated before.
No way. When?
If you wander about early enough in the morning, it is this empty. Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentis.
Nah.
Nikki had Warlock's Soul Stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
That's it,
okay? Open up his buddy!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem solved!
Matriarch is with me!
Make it! Gamora! What's going on?
That garbage ball must have been magic or something!
I'll use Rex!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all! The hovering shaman is blessing his flock! Prepare for pain! There are more arriving!
The more slicing through them like butter!
Whatever happened to not running in?
That was last time! Charge!
How's that for a stick and poke? Not again!
That was, weird, Gamora! You okay?
I got all these toys
Rush
I'm
him,
just dying
Drax!
to use! He just went bonkers!
Blow him away, Roger! Drax, destroy! You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora! You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Rager's flagged up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwilbury.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
It's all you, Gamora! Why are there so many of them?
Because they've been converting whole worlds!
Rip them a new one!
Who knew Woman's Compass could be this much fun?
Way to take him to church, man! Watch it, Drax! Finish this! Get him, Groot!
On it!
Ouch! That's gotta hurt! We're barely scratching the big thing's paint! Well, Muscle has been trouble!
Guys, huddle up!
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us.
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread!
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax! Unbelievably, insanely magnificent!
Right?
Like a Flarkin supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Victory is ours!
Let's do this!
Feel it!
Load up, Rocket!
This combat is short to draw the Warlock's attention.
Just hope Warlock's causing a distraction somewhere.
Lay on the hurt! Chop him, Gamora!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
That you love us? No way! I'll treasure that moment!
Time's up!
Pulverize them!
No mercy!
Let's see if it's just gonna get harder from here!
Harder for them to stop
They
us!
have this many goons.
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We go- Gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head? Or was the poor sucker born like that?
That seems long enough for a bridge.
Unless it crumbles when it falls.
We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
Oh, Gamora. How am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
Really? A Faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
disconnect the power, Quill.
That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time for little...
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
Another crazy cultist dealt with!
Slash it, Gamora! Sick of Drax! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
He gets to just go around healing his
On the
pal.
left!
Fucking snipers! That's cowards!
We need to close this distance!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
This is how it's done!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
It's a breathing room, Groot!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song!
Groot just brain squashed the brainwash! Of course it was easier to get to before!
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
What is next, Peter Quill?
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Oh, crap! Now it's Nova!
These soldiers are deadlier than normal security.
Look! Golden Boy and Uni-Clarker are still at it!
Come on, the god stuff wasn't just talk!
We're sitting ducks!
You are wrong on both counts.
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed. Another fevered trooper now runs cold! Face me!
Tie him down!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths!
Now's your chance, Gamora!
We approach the dog's tower!
Then we're almost halfway there!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Well, what now? Of course it was easier to get to before!
Ain't gonna snap out of that one!
Aggression is often the best
Once
protection!
I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
The warlock saved us from certain death!
Ah, I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show!
Draxo Claw! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this!
Aggression is often the best protection!
My guy keeps dodging my shots!
We don't need Golden Boy's help!
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes. Wriggle rear.
His perfect posterior! His...
Champion cheeks.
What's so special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong. But what good is strong against ridiculous, unrelenting firepower?
Could you stop a turbulent ocean with your bullets?
Yes.
One day we must test your theory.
Look out!
Do your worst, faithless!
Let's not add to our problems!
So many lousy angles to cover.
That's you too close!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
What now?
Toss him around! Cut him off, Gamora! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this. Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you!
You struggle in vain!
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
Look, how many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The full Flarkman.
That was not the name!
I like it better.
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator! You got this one!
Perhaps this will tell
tale of our battles here! The what now?
You're up, big guy! Make your peace!